Hi, my name is Alex Carlucci with GustonShow.com. For you first-time homebuyers out there, I want you to follow a couple rules here. Let's start with your credit. You got to make sure your credit's good. So make sure your bills are paid on time. If you've got a year-long plan, make sure you have no lates at all. Because if you have no lates in the last 12 months, you have a good shot at getting a mortgage. Number two, make sure your debts are paid down as much as you can. Don't go broke, because the next thing I'm going to ask you for is make sure you save money. You want money in the bank. The more money you have, the more likely it's going to get approved, and the easier the closing process is going to be, because there's always these things that come up. That money just solves the problem. You can pay a debt down to qualify, or you got the cash to close. It's going to ask for reserves. Something comes up in your credit drops a little bit, but you got money to make up for it. So money is always good. So keep your credit good, keep your money good, and make sure you have a stable job. So it's the three things we're looking for: job, money, and credit. So make sure those three things are in order: job, money, credit. That's all we really care about in this business, is those three things. So no cash deposits in your bank account over the last 2 months. Don't go out and buy cars. Don't run your credit a bunch of times unless it's for a mortgage within a 30-day period, because they let you rerun it a bunch of times with different companies. But don't be shopping for credit cards and a car and some furniture and run your credit. Even though you don't get credit, those inquiries will hurt your credit. So keep that in mind. So don't run your credit too much, and then you'll be okay. So when we first qualify you, we're going to ask you these questions. What do you do for a living? How long have you been on the job? If you've been off work for a long time and you just started again, it could be an issue. So hopefully you have job history. So we're looking for job history. The longer you've been on your job, the better it is for this underwriting process. Hopefully your salary. If you have overtime, if you have bonuses, don't come to me thinking that you just started getting overtime and you're making $100,000 a year now because the overtime kicked in 6 weeks ago and you're making $10,000 a month now. I can't use that. They're going to average over 2 years. So don't confuse yourself on what incomes that you're making. Talk to your mortgage broker. But hopefully everything's increasing on the overtime front. Plus with bonuses. If you're getting bonuses, hopefully it's all increasing. So again, call your mortgage broker. Now, if you're hourly, we're going to look at the hours worked over the last 2 years. If your average hours worked is 30 hours, but you've been working 40 hours the last month, I don't get to use the 40 hours times your hourly rate. They're going to average your hours. Now, if you go from a part-time job where you're working 20 hours a week to a full-time, and you can show like 2 months of 40-hour weeks every week, then I can consider that full-time, and I can use the hours of 40 hours times the hourly rate. But if it's variable at all, I won't be able to use the 40 hours. So if you got 37 sometimes, 33, 40, you're not full-time. Therefore, I'm going to average the last 2 years of hours worked, multiply it by your current pay rate. So keep that in mind. It's very complicated, this process. Save your money. You can get gifts, except for investment properties. If you're buying investment property, it has to be your money. So save your money, keep your credit clean, make sure your job's strong. We're going to help you get a mortgage. Give me a call, 630-915-7550. Please subscribe. I know that was kind of crazy, but I'm trying to teach you how to be a mortgage broker in 3 minutes. That's tough to do. Thanks.